Hi, I'm Dustin and this is Brew Tall Geek on Nom Talk Network. Today I got something special. It's a Korean rice beer. I believe it's called Makgeolli. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce that, but the company that's making it is called Maku. What's cool about this drink is that it's Korea's oldest alcohol. It's over 2,000 years old. They've been doing it for a very long time, and this company decided to put a nice fresh spin on it. Now, all of these are different flavors. They have the original, the blueberry, the passionfruit, and mango. I haven't tried these yet. I'm not too sure about what to expect from them, but I'm really excited. This week I'm going to be sampling the original and the blueberry, and next week I'll be sampling the passionfruit and the mango. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you know when part 2 comes out. One of the cool things about this is the original is gluten-free, so are some of the other flavors because the additions that they put in them don't contain wheat. No matter what flavor you pick, all of these are unfiltered, and the cans will say on them whether you should shake them gently, tip them over a few times, or do whatever is necessary to get that unfiltered gook goodness all up in that beer. Without further ado, let's try the original. So this one says, shake and enjoy. So I'm just gonna give it a couple little turns. You don't wanna shake it too much to make it explode. These beers were specially procured for me by a dear friend. Oh, look at that. It is nice, and that just looks like unfiltered sake, which kind of makes sense as they're both rice drinks. But it's gonna be the first beer that I've had that looks like milk, carbonated milk. Interesting. Right forward, I'm gonna say that does not smell like beer. It smells like sake. It smells like sweet sake. There's absolutely no head on this whatsoever. Interesting. I'm gonna just come out and say it. It tastes like a sake as well. It tastes like a sweet, unfiltered sake with a bit of carbonation. That's not bad at all. The carbonation is very light. It's not like a lager or a really overpowered cider. I don't want to say watery, but it's very thin despite the carbonation. It doesn't leave a head, obviously, so there's no lacing, but there is a bit of unfiltered residue left on the glass, almost like lacing. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm interested to see how the flavors are because I believe that it's basically their original with other ingredients, flavoring added. Unlike a lot of other breweries, Maku actually lists the actual ingredients on the backs of the can, so you know exactly what you're getting. So even if it doesn't say gluten-free, say it has barley from another source, if you're not allergic to gluten, but say you're allergic to wheat, you can see if there's wheat in it, and you can see if there's any other allergens in it, which I think is great. Next up, we're gonna try the blueberry. And one of the cool things about this drink in general, this style of alcohol, is that traditionally it was only brewed with 3 ingredients: rice and nuruk, which is traditional cultures that aid in fermentation, and water. What with that one being so creamy and white, I'm expecting this to come out blue. And color me wrong. The blueberry is like a pinkish color. I'm not gonna lie, I don't smell anything. That's as close as you can get to Maku without getting your eyes wet. And I don't smell anything. I don't smell the sake smell from before from the original. I don't smell the blueberry. Okay. Texture's just like the original. It's a bit thin. I still don't want to say watery. It's a bit thin. You can taste and you can feel the texture of the unfiltered rice grain on your tongue, which is kind of a nice feeling. This almost tastes like it has more ABV, which is not true. I believe they all come in around 6%. There's no large differences. The blueberry is a very light flavor on the back, though. It's not overpowering, even though it's a little bit of tart there. I'd say the fizz is almost like a light champagne fizz. It's small bubbles, concentrated, but not too crazy. It's almost a lingering carbonation as you swallow it. You can sort of feel it in your throat. And the way the unfiltered rice grain sort of coats, it's a little bit sticky. I'm not sure how many of these I could drink in succession. My personal tastes, I may have trouble getting through one of these, not because of the taste, but just because the way it sits in your throat. These are good though. These are definitely worth a try. I'm really excited to try mango and passion fruit. Now the original is gluten-free, as is the passion fruit, but the blueberry and mango flavors are not. So celiacs, gluten intolerance, stay away from those. Now what differentiates the gluten-free from the non-gluten-free in Maku is the use of their nuruk. They're a traditional fermentation tool. There's rice nuruk and there's wheat nuruk. Obviously, the wheat one, not going to be gluten-free. The rice one, definitely can be, depending on the other ingredients. Once again, I'm Dustin, and this is Brew Talk Geek on Nom Talk Network. Make sure you hit that bell so you know when part 2 comes out. That's good. That's good stuff. Where can I get more of this?